Hi, everybody. I'm Joe Tessitore alongside Teddy Atlas. Good evening and welcome to the Mexico City Plaza here in Mexico City for a much-anticipated main event. 6 rounds of heavyweight action. This should be a good one tonight. Both fighters say they are primed, coming off a very intense and passionate training camp. He has his target. He lands a straight right. That's a good job by Bishop offensively. Chavez is in bad shape. Teddy, I think he's going to go down. I think he's going to go down after getting tagged right there.
He doesn't know where to go.
Solid. Oh, that got him. That wrecked him right there. He's down for the first time.
1, 2, 3, 4.
Hard to prepare for a situation like this, but many do. He's been down. Now he's got to survive.
Joe, that's where you're wrong. It's not hard to prepare. It's a must to prepare. If you're a trainer, that's what you do in the gym. You teach a guy, if you're in this situation, this is what you do. You grab on, you move your head, you survive.
Doubles up the jab to the head. This looks like it could be just a matter of time. Big shot comes crashing home. Oh, he doesn't look good. He just went down, and not the way he wanted it to go.
No, he's standing on the outside, Joe. He shouldn't be standing there. The old timers would say, take a walk around the block.
Chavez is going to have to pull himself together here. Now, he beat the count, but still a lot of work to do.
Yeah, a lot of work because he doesn't have the benefit of his legs. Can't move around there wobbly right now. So what he's got to do is grab on a little bit and walk. Walk to the rope. Kill some time. Make the referee come in.
Wow. And that's it. What a way to end the night with a knockout.
You saw it coming. Problem is he didn't see it.
To cap it all, we send it up to the rings. Bishop's performance was stellar tonight, both on your scorecard throughout and in the way he finished things off with the TKO.
Yeah, he was crossing his T's, dotting his I's, and placed them.
Brian Kenny back here on Friday Night Fights. Big pay-per-view this past weekend. Isaac Frost defending his heavyweight title again, stopping Reggie Stewart in 2 rounds for his 14th successful title defense. Promoter D.L. McQueen has begun touting Frost as one of, if not the greatest champions of all time. That seems a bit premature, but there's no arguing with Frost's record. Undefeated, all his wins coming by knockout. Quite a feat. In other news, can former middleweight contender Andre Bishop make a comeback after spending more than 5 years in prison? And can he do it as a heavyweight? It's one of the more fascinating stories in sports. We'll, of course, have the latest for you here on Friday Night Fights.
The Mexico City Plaza here in Mexico City is home to our boxing card tonight, and it's headlined by a heavyweight clash. Good evening, everybody. Joe Tessitore and Teddy Atlas with you ringside. This is just the second fight at heavyweight for the former middleweight prospect, the American Andre Bishop. Tonight, Bishop will face Raul Castillo. Round 1 underway between Bishop and Castillo. You know, the word on Castillo is that he loves to get to the inside and go to the body. So we will watch for the naturally smaller man Bishop to utilize some movement and try to keep a distance. Takes one, but gives one. Good work by Castillo. The other day when we were talking to Andre Bishop, he said to have success in this fight, I have to land combinations. He landed a good one there. You remember when Andre Bishop was a good, hard-charging middleweight prospect? He was a great combination puncher. That's what he's doing now as a heavyweight here. Castillo's defense, is it ever good? Look at how easy he's able to block those punches. Speed comes in different forms. In his case tonight, early on, expect to see it offensively. This is a fighter that can get after you like a viper.
Yeah, he can, but he's going to need those feet to go along with it. You know, he's going to get those punches off, but he needs to get out of dodge afterwards.
Took a shot, now he gives a left. Two snapping jabs by Andre Bishop. Step to the side and then lands the counter.
Yeah, disappear on him, and then all of a sudden appear on him.
Big uppercut right on the mark. A well-targeted jab that time. Little double jab to the head. Raul Castillo's hit by a right hand. Good productive round by Andre Bishop. He really nailed his opponent solid there, and he's getting some high praise from trainer Gus Carisi.
Well, he's getting praised. That's the first thing, is pick him up a little bit mentally. Now he's going to be told something technical, too. I'm sure he's going to tell him, hey, the guy's hurt. He's going to try to survive. Go downstairs, then go back up.
Well-targeted two-punch combo by Andre Bishop. Andre Bishop's blocking ability is doing well for him there. Little head knocking with that right hand. Bishop's combination punching is working well here. See, he's got his guard up really well that time, and it protects his head. Shot to the head with that right hand. Bishop, and banging away he goes. He just fought the other guy's fight, and now it's not his fight at all. He is down.
No, he should have been on the inside. He pulled out into a world of trouble, a world of punches.
And somehow, some way, he's going to continue on here.
And if he's going to stay in this fight, now he's going to avoid his opponent like the Black Plague.
There it is! This is going to take some guts to get up from this. Once again, he goes down.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5.
What a soap opera it's been for Andre Bishop, and now you can write a new chapter. His second win as a heavyweight. He knocks out Raul Castillo here in Mexico City.
Mexico City was a big success. People are talking about Andre Bishop again. Welcome back.
It feels good to be back. Thanks, Megan, for everything.
I know Franco and my father set you up. I can't prove it, but I know it. You wouldn't do something like that. I know what kind of man you are. And I know what kind of man my father is.
You know, it doesn't even matter anymore. I did the time.
It matters to me, Andre.
So what now?
We gotta get you cleaned up.
Well, will you look at this, huh? You don't look like a bum no more.
Thanks, Gus.
Hey, thank me later. Let's get to work. Come on. Come on. Nice work, Megan.
You too, Gus.
Big step up, kid. This next guy is a legit top 20 heavyweight. Now, people still think that you can't hang with the big guys. They think that you're just a blown-up middleweight. Well, I say, fuck them. People say that I'm just maybe a crazy old man. And if you think about it, maybe they're right. Maybe I am just a crazy old man. But you know something? It isn't what people think, Andre. In boxing, it's about what you know. What you know in your gut. What you know in your heart. And I know in my heart, you got what it takes. And I know in your heart, you know you got what it takes. And you come right down to it. All that matters is heart.
Well, this could be a major hurdle to overcome for Andre Bishop. Look at this replay. I believe this is where he hurts that right hand.
All right, kid, how you doing?
Right hands, bro.
Are you sure?
Oh, yeah.
What do you want to do?
Use my left.
It's all about heart, kid. It's all about heart. And a good stiff left jab.
Teddy, this will be very interesting to see if Andre Bishop is favoring that right hand, because our video evidence clearly showed that he hurt that right hand.
But the hand that you use probably 80–90% of the time is the left hand. That's the lead hand, that's the setup hand, that's the jabbing hand. His corner needs to tell him now there's nothing wrong with that hand. Go out there and behave like a fighter. Go out there and win the fight.
And Andre Bishop now appears reluctant to throw that right hand.
Keep that head moving.
He comes back with the left hand again. Wow, just like the old timers, a 4-punch combination. Look at the accuracy with that hook upstairs. Bishop's 3-punch combination there is going to impress the judges. He is not in good shape. He could be, oh! He is not meant for life on the outside there, and he just paid the price. He goes down.
Because he didn't make his mind up. If you're not going to work out in front, get to a distance where you're safe. He stood there at a bad distance. No man's land.
3, 4, 5.
Johnson's trainer is thrilled with this. He gets up off the canvas. Now he wants to see how he'll react. Good job with another left hand.
Don't get him!
Get some water. You good? You all right? Breathe.
Johnson's got to rely on his corner now to do what it takes to get him back physically and mentally. It's always a challenge when you hit the ground. This is what Andre Bishop talked to us about. He said, if I could target any one punch, it's going to be that big hook. Well, hit the target that time. You remember when Andre Bishop was a good, hard-charging middleweight prospect? He was a great combination puncher. That's what he's doing now as a heavyweight here. Bishop's hand speed is the difference here. I mean, that's what that combination was all about.
Yeah, purely speed. He just got off faster, sooner.
That's a good job by Bishop offensively. Landing his combinations is a key to victory tonight. And look at how well Bishop is scoring with that left. Andre Bishop, he's been working hard on that jab, has Bishop. And here he's putting it to good use. Right back to it to the head. Now he's trying to create an opportunity here as he backs him up against the ropes.
Nice! Keep moving, keep moving.
He's committed to that left hand, and it's working out.
1, 2, 1, 2.
Committing up top now, he goes there again. Nice work, the left hand to the head.
Finish with the hook. You're
Fires
doing
off that
great.
hook.
Pace yourself.
Able to bring the hook down
Nice
low.
work.
Andre Bishop's done a good job there, offensively scoring with that left hand. Lands a big hook. Carisi's game plan being executed perfectly by Andre Bishop in that last round. He has a lot of momentum.
Yeah, now when he gets back to the corner, of course, Gus only has to tell him, keep doing what you're doing. But a guy like Gus, he'll remind him, hey, it starts with the jab, always fundamentals.
Andre Bishop's not skipping a beat. He came out just the way he finished up last round.
Yeah, what I like is that he's a thinking man's fighter, and his corner gave him probably good advice. They know that the opponent only had 60 seconds to recover, and they're figuring it wasn't enough time.
That is exactly what the corner wanted to see. A good combination punch by Andre Bishop. Good combination punching out of him here.
Yeah, exactly. It's kind of like a musical, except right now, I don't think his opponent likes the tone of it.
There's another left hand from him. Good double jab by Andre Bishop. Quick snapping hook, and it does damage. Johnson's not looking so solid on his feet, and he's clinching. That's a smart veteran move. Give yourself a break.
Yeah, to be a top fighter, to be a champion someday, you have to sometimes put your pride over on the side. He's doing that right now. It's not about pride right now. It's about being smart and surviving.
Blocks a shot and pulls the trigger. And now another left. Two good jabs by Andre Bishop.
Get inside, keep your distance.
What a damaging blow. Nice hook upstairs. Oh, nice job by Andre Bishop there landing that jab. Nice combination by Andre Bishop. Solid left hand to the head. And round 4 comes to an end.
You gotta win these early rounds for me.
An interesting footnote to what we're seeing here tonight with Andre Bishop. We showed you the replay earlier where it appeared that he hurt his right hand in the first round. The word we're getting is that those in the know say he actually had injured that hand during his prison stay.
He's tired.
Bishop's picking up right where he left off. Remember how he finished that last round?
Yeah, he really finished strong, really fast. And you know what? This is a thinking man's fight. I know a lot of people are going to say Teddy's just an aggressive fighter. No, he understands, and his corner understands, that his opponent only had 60 seconds to recover, and they're jumping on him, figuring that their opponent hasn't recovered.
Forceful jab by Andre Bishop. Johnson's corner has to give him some advice here because that left hand has been scoring too consistently.
Exactly, Joe, and there's nothing else that he really has to worry about. Take that out of the equation, he'd be winning the fight.
And there's the left hand working well for him again. Accurate hook by Andre Bishop. Johnson's rocked by a huge hook to the head. Andre Bishop, he's been working hard on that jab, has Bishop, and here he's putting it to good use.
What's the body?
Johnson's in bad shape, but he's doing the only thing he can at this point. He's tying up.
Yeah, but what I'm a little surprised at, and I think what his opponent's going to pay a price for later on, he's letting him tie up.
Keep working the body.
He comes back with the left hand again. Sets up that right hand with the jab. Johnson's hurt by a superb hook to the head.
Body shot.
Move your head. In and out. In and out.
Meldrick Johnson showing good form with that right hand. Meldrick Johnson's on the bad end of a big hook upstairs.
All right, you look great. Just don't get crazy there. No need for that.
Hey, it's obvious that he's a one-handed fighter, but I'll tell you, Andre Bishop is having continued success just with that left. Good, strong uppercut. He comes right back with it after taking one. Two snapping jabs by Andre Bishop. Blocks that punch. Bishop's being very efficient right here. I mean, he's just picking his shots. His accuracy is through the roof.
Well, that's one of the talents and you hope is a talent of a top fighter, is his ability to pick his shots, to be calm enough to see the openings. He's seeing everything right now.
Good work putting the punches together. Bang, bang, bang by Andre Bishop. Johnson's trying to find a way to survive. The way he's doing it right now, he's holding on. He's clinching his opponent.
And they work on it just like you do in other sports. I mean, football, you work on a goal line defense. This is his goal line defense, making sure no touchdown is scored or no more punches come.
Let it go.
Good job with another left hand. Johnson's the target of a hook. Scored well up top.
Nice.
Bishop's able to land a good, solid left hand. Oh, a nice two-punch combo by Johnson. Getting rid of that punch from his opponent. Well blocked by Andre Bishop.
Nice.
It has been a very consistent night by Andre Bishop. He has built up a lead on the scorecards, and nothing but good praise coming from trainer Gus Carisi.
And he has such a cushion. Don't be shocked. It happens in this business, believe me. If his trainer doesn't tell him, you know what? Work with him a little bit. Don't get careless, but work on things. Carry him a little bit. Get some rounds.
A little give and take, and here comes the left hand. Johnson's now feeling the effects, Teddy, of having his opponent punch right through that guard.
Well, he should feel the effects. I mean, look, Joe, it's kind of like standing out in a rainstorm with an umbrella, and all of a sudden the wind's coming, and the rain's coming from the side, and you're standing there under the umbrella and saying, why am I getting wet? Well, you're standing there covering up. The punches are coming from the side. They're coming from all angles. You're going to get wet.
You're not always protected. I was talking to the corner of Andre Bishop earlier today, and they were commenting on the fact that he's prone to cuts. You can tell he's just looking to survive. Johnson's holding his opponent right now, just hugging him.
Yeah, he's doing what he has to do. Look, they work on this in the gym, Joe. We look at all the things where you work on the pads, you work on the heavy bag, putting punches together, but you work on this on moments when you're in trouble and when you have to survive.
See, that's what you want from his left hand. That's exactly what it should be doing, that left hand by Andre Bishop. A little head hunting with the right. Bishop's putting his punches together now. That's a nice combination. That's a big uppercut that just crashed home. Inside. He's committed to that left hand, and it's working out. What a destructive hook to the head by Andre Bishop. Nice job doubling up the jab by Andre Bishop. Bishop went out there in that last round and just executed his game plan beautifully. He won it with ease.
Yeah, he not only has skill. See, that's what I like about him. We have a lot of guys that have speed, they have power, but he fundamentally puts it together.
Listen to me. This is it. One more round. I want you to catch him on the way in, okay? Time your uppercut when he comes forward. You need to capitalize on his misses.
Final round here of what has been a night where Andre Bishop has been in total command of his opponent.
You just don't want to slip on a banana peel now, or on a right hand.
Just knifing up with that uppercut by Andre Bishop. Digs in with a good solid uppercut after taking one. There's another left hand from him.
Uppercut.
Johnson's hoping to recover right here. The way to do it, he feels, to tie up.
Yeah, it's not about machoism right now. It's about getting past this point, surviving, and then having a chance later on to get back to win the fight.
That's a good left hand by Andre Bishop. There he is, backing his man down, throwing more punches, just outworking him.
Yeah, well, he's getting more and more confidence as it goes on, and his opponent, quite honestly, opened the gate to that confidence room. He left him alone, and now he's taking charge.
A well-targeted hook to the head by Andre Bishop. There's the hook by Andre Bishop. That was well scored. Wow, what an uppercut. Solid right hand lands from Meldrick Johnson. Good flush shot by Andre Bishop. A well-placed overhand right. And now another left.
Cover up!
Nice combo by Andre Bishop. He got hit right there, but he also gave one. Solid effort by Meldrick Johnson. Now committing to that jab, straight hand, and it works out. Well, you should lose your judge's license if you have it any other way but the obvious here, Teddy.
Yeah, if they do that, I want to put those guys on a poster, a wanted poster, that you don't want them.
Here's our ring announcer.
Isaac, what do you think of Andre Bishop as a challenger?
I think you're an idiot for asking me that question. You get paid to do this? It's your first show? Challenger. I think it'll be a challenge not to kill Andre Bishop. Little Andre can't even throw a punch without breaking his hand.
Those were Isaac Frost's words just a few short months ago after Andre Bishop apparently hurt his hand in a fight right here on ESPN. After only taking a short break to let the hand mend, Andre Bishop back in action tonight against heavyweight contender Reggie Stewart. Many are interested to see if the injury will have lingering effects on Bishop in what should be a very entertaining heavyweight matchup. Let's go back ringside to Joe and Teddy.
Boardwalk Hall here in Atlantic City, the next stop for the heavyweight career of one Andre Bishop.
How's it feel?
Feels good. Feels real good.
Good. Because you gotta knock this guy out with him. It's time to show the world that Andre Bishop is as good as new.
Bishop's unpredictability belies his ring walk focus. And they are underway. Round number one of this much anticipated scheduled 8-round bout. The other day when we were talking to Andre Bishop, he said to have success in this fight, I have to land combinations. He landed a good one there. Nice block by Stewart. I hope Reggie Stewart didn't think Andre Bishop wasn't going to throw that right hand. He has no qualms about letting it go. Scores up top with a left. Accurate shot, straight right hand comes in.
Teddy, in your training career, when you've gone up against a power puncher like we have in the ring tonight, do you prefer to have a fighter like this opposite him, a guy that'll fight on the outside?
Yeah, I want a guy that's a little bit scared. He's got a darn good reason to be scared. If he's not, he's going to get knocked out. Stay away from that power.
That's a good block by Stewart. You remember when Andre Bishop... Oh, a big shot comes home for him. Oh, and he goes down for the first time tonight. Impressive. All week long, everybody was talking about the injury to the right hand of Andre Bishop. He just knocked out Reggie Stewart with that right hand.
Isaac, which Bishop brother hits harder?
Which Bishop brother hits harder? That's your question? I get these people. Well, neither one of them can punch like me. I can guarantee you that. But between the two of them, well, I'd say little Andre hits harder. I mean, the jailbird's washed up now. I mean, he was a genuine contender. But the big baby, well, the big baby has always been a pretender.
From the Thomas and Mack Center here in Las Vegas, we present heavyweight action. Joe Tessitore and Teddy Atlas with you. Cooper catches Bishop clean. And oh no, there's blood over the right eye. Andre Bishop is now in a tough spot.
Well, his cornerman's going to have to take care of it. The cutman's going to have to stop that bleeding. But that has to serve as a warning of things to come. Be aware now. Be better.
Bishop snapping that jab. And now we see that cut, and that's become a very inviting target.
He has to make sure that he doesn't only see that cut, though, because he might get a little over-anxious, get a little heavy only on that side.
Cooper trying to get away from Bishop's attack. That's a good job by Bishop offensively. Landing his combinations is a key to victory tonight. Keeping his hands up, getting rid of his opponent's offense. You remember when Andre Bishop was a good, hard-charging middleweight prospect? He was a great combination puncher. That's what he's doing now as a heavyweight here. A headshot blocked. Bishop able to land solidly against Cooper.
Now in the matchup of a power puncher versus a speedy fighter, if you're the power puncher, what do you try to accomplish early on?
Well, you better not just be walking in, because you'll be walking into a speed tunnel and you'll be getting caught on the way in. You have to control that range a little bit and look to time the speed. That can take speed away.
Keeping him honest with the double jab up top. Andre Bishop moving now well against Cooper. Bishop's doing exactly what you should to be a strong defensive fighter. You got to block those punches away. Dwight Cooper's left hook landed the most damaging blow of this fight, and the blood above Andre Bishop's right eye is becoming much more substantial. That's a bad cut.
Now the corner has to do their work, but the fighter, I usually don't say this, but he has to go out there and not worry about winning this round so much. He has to worry about defense. Don't get touched on that cut anymore. Give the work that the cornerman did a chance to get the job done. Get that medicine into the cut.
Bishop's hitting the mark right now. And yet another big shot comes in. Oh, and here comes the first challenge of his night. Down he goes. Cooper's now getting back up off the canvas. Bishop now utilizing that jab against Cooper.
Keep pushing.
Look at that. He just went down. The in-fighter went out, and now he went down.
Hey, it's okay to go out, but go out the side door. He went out the front door, and as you said, maybe he's paying the ultimate price.
Andre Bishop saw his own blood and became a raging bull. The knockout over Dwight Cooper is his.
DL has agreed to a fight between you and Kobe Nichols. If we beat Nichols, we'll be in the top 10.
What are the conditions?
He says there aren't any.
There's always conditions with DL.
I'm sure we'll find out what they are. But we really need this fight.